I drive for DoorDash on the side. It's not my main job. I'm actually a full-time paralegal, which matters for this story because I'm used to noticing details most people don't. This happened on a Monday night. It was my last delivery of the evening, close to 10 p.m., and I was already thinking about going home when I accepted it. The first thing that stood out was the name on the order. Badass. That was it. No first name, no last name, just Badass. I've delivered long enough to know people use fake names sometimes, but this one bothered me more than it should have, mostly because I'd never seen anyone use something that aggressive for a food delivery. Out of habit more than concern, I looked up the address. As a paralegal, researching people is second nature to me. Within a couple of minutes, I had the names of everyone who officially lived at that house. None of them matched the name on the order. That was the second red flag. The third came when I got closer to the neighborhood. The house was near a school, and as I turned onto the street, I noticed a car parked in the school's lot. Its engine was running, but the lights were off. That alone was strange, considering it was a Monday night and the school was closed. I slowed down, glanced over, and kept going. When I pulled up to the address, my stomach sank. The house was completely dark. No porch light, no interior lights. Nothing that suggested anyone was awake or expecting food. It looked abandoned. I checked the delivery instructions. Knock, doorbell broken. That didn't make sense because the doorbell was clearly visible, and it was the exact same model I have at my own house. I know for a fact it works unless deliberately disabled. Standing there in my Jeep, engine running, I suddenly had the uncomfortable feeling that I wasn't supposed to be there yet. Like I'd shown up too early for something I wasn't meant to see. I tried calling the customer. The call didn't ring. It didn't even go to voicemail. It just disconnected instantly, the way it does when your number is blocked. I tried again. Same thing. That's when the situation stopped feeling weird and started feeling wrong. Why place a delivery order, give instructions for the driver to knock, and then block the driver's number so they can't contact you? I sat there for a moment, replaying everything in my head. The fake name, the dark house, the broken doorbell that clearly wasn't broken, the blocked calls, and then I thought about the car in the school parking lot. I called DoorDash support and explained that I didn't feel safe getting out of my vehicle. To their credit, they didn't argue. They told me to leave the order somewhere I could do so safely without exiting the car. So that's what I did. I rolled my window down and tossed the bag onto the edge of the driveway. Not gently, not carefully, I just wanted it out of my car. As soon as the bag hit the ground, something moved. A car pulled out from the rotunda at the side of the neighborhood street. Its headlights were still off as it accelerated away. I watched it pass under a streetlight just long enough to recognize it. It was the same car I had seen parked in the school lot. The realization hit me all at once. They had been waiting for the driver to get out, waiting for someone to walk up to that dark house and knock like the instructions said, waiting while blocking the driver's number so there would be no warning, no communication, no hesitation. I didn't wait around to see if they'd come back. I drove off immediately, heart pounding, replaying the scenario over and over in my head. The timing was too precise, the setup too deliberate. This wasn't random. There was a reason they chose that house, a reason they asked the driver to knock, and a reason they made sure the driver couldn't call them. I don't know what they planned to do if I had stepped out of my car that night, but I'm convinced that if I had followed those instructions, this story would have ended very differently. So, if you're a delivery driver, especially if you work late at night, pay attention to the small things.